We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe. Did she lie to me?
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message.
This is like when your student tells you why they got, like, an assignment late. They're like, I knew what I was doing, but the Dropbox closed 2 minutes early. My clock was wrong, and I don't
Just
care.
Tell me where I can find the Thorian.
Wow.
No more lies.
T Swiftier.
The Thorian
Thank you very
is
much.
underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just
Wow.
before the Geth attacked.
And burning pixie duster. It is really quiet. All right, I don't know. Maybe maybe Steam had an update that adjusted the volume or something. I can crank it up a little bit here. But then as soon as we get into combat, it's like enemies everywhere. Da 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 da. Like it's crazy.
What bothers me is why the Geth were after the Thorian in the first place.
Well, it does have unique mind control.
Yeah, maybe they're interested in the unique mind control capabilities. That seems plausible.
Come in. We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Oh, I guess we don't get a choice to just shoot her in the head. Every other doctor we go, you know, sorry, no such luck. But this doctor's good, I guess. What is Geth comm chatter? They're robots. Yeah, they should just be, well, I guess they'd still have to communicate, right? But maybe they just like to talk. Maybe they made them feel loneliness so that they have to, you know, have some degree of social interaction. Wonder how long I can just carry this guy. All the way back to the base, maybe? Oh, we dropped him off. That's okay.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop! You're over!
Yo, Lisbeth.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Oh, yeah.
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you!
Yo, we're gonna murder this guy in like 2 seconds.
Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you.
Have you seen what I've stood up to?
Facts about you in the exogeny database.
And you're gonna try to front on me? I'm just gonna shoot you in the head and like kill you in 2 seconds. This is not even gonna be close. I got the freaking I got my bad bitches behind me. We're Charlie's Angels, dog.
Not this time, Jong. You need to back down and let them go.
It's not that easy. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
JJA Mech
The
B.
what?
Thanks for the subscription.
It's a telepathic life form.
Wow.
Under Zoo's Hope.
And Matthew D130,
It's
thank you
taking
as well.
Control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Wow! You are just like a very broadly painted corporate villain. You're Paul Reiser from Aliens, dude. How does that make you feel?
You're a bean counter, Jong. I'm a Spectre. Tell me.
I like that talking with a
Those
hand.
odds.
You're a bean counter, Jong.
Spectre, it's a load of crap. There aren't any human specters. Right? Exogeny will send more assayers. They'll know what happened.
Tell them the Geth destroyed the Thorian.
Yeah, but the infected colonists can't be here when the company men come.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
Anything hostile.
You're a
will be
bean
eliminated.
flicker, John.
There has to be another way.
Maybe
You're
there
a
is.
wizard,
Come
John.
and
I haven't
talk to
seen
me
any of the
before you
Harry
leave,
Potter
Commander.
films. I'm just repeating internet stuff. 27 Renegade points. Hell yeah.
You shouldn't be wasting time. Deal with the Thorian.
Get down on the ground. Put your hands on the ground. Put your hands behind the ground. Stop resisting. Okay.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
Oh, sweet. Explain quickly. I know there's millions of lives at stake here, but I'm a busy woman.
You got 1 minute.
I think you could safely
1
use a
minute of
nerve agent to
playtime.
neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The
No, just
they
a
use in the grow lab
just a
contains
civilian
trace
grade
amounts
gas
of
grenade.
clopine, a neuromuscular degenerator.
A reduced capacity concussion grenade might suit our needs.
I'm not doing it.
Sorry. think some of the colonists are probably going to have to go as a result of the fact that I would really like to be super renegade. They're not civilians, they're renegade points with legs. Exactly. Nice. Clutched. Whoa! Like a glove. Why'd we get out of the Mako? We could have just smoked this turkey. Okay, he exploded. Is the flood from Fallout?
No amount of infection could have altered a human to that extent.
I want a clean sweep. Nothing hostile lives to take a second shot.
Yo, there's like a lot of shit going on here. Oh, okay, so we just box them out. Lucky us. Okay, so these guys can fix the door now? And by fix the door, I mean literally use the door. Using your own door strats against you, exactly. Careful, don't kill the colonists. They've left us no other choice. Oh, look at that dirty, dirty experience. That's sweet. They all turn into like the crystal people from The Witness. We finally solved Jonathan Blow's magnum opus. Yo, you guys actually stood no chance. I guess you're mind controlled. I can't really hold it against you. Tally's holding it down, man. Liara is not, as usual, but we can just meta-gel her. That's fine. The upcoming boss fight ruined me? Oh, dang it. Every boss fight in the game so far, people have been like, oh, I want to see how he handles this one. Admittedly, we pretty much just scummed our way out of a few of them, but still. Like, there hasn't been a boss fight yet where people are like, oh yeah, this one's like pretty easy. Rex is still alive? This is correct. I mean, his species is doomed, but, you know, if you can call that a life, yeah, he's still kicking it here. Yo, there's like a lot of Thorian creepers here. I feel like I'm playing House of the Dead. Except it's not $1 per play. NL doesn't believe in the concept of cover. The only covers I know are the ones I take when I go to sleep at night. So there's still 2 colonists alive. We can still save one. It's not all over yet. Oh, the controls are too complex to operate well in combat. So let's go search and destroy this last remaining colonist I must have missed. Unless the last colonist is the Thorian dog.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
At least Phi Dan went out like a boss. Apparently he didn't count as a colonist either. He's not a colonist, he's the colonizer. Hell yeah, Renegade plus 30, Paragon plus 2. We're losing go, don't even give me that. Yeah, we're losing civilians left and right.
We just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kila. What is that?
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
This is like an alien heart or something. Is this guy a colonist? Ah. What the heck? It's the Thorian.
Invaders. Your every step.
That's not a Thorian, it's an Asari, that's what I mean.
1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Alright.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Zazzy RX,
Saren
thank you for the
sought knowledge of
subscription.
those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I mean, I'm hoping to talk my way out of this, but I'm guessing I can't.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth.
Alright, yeah. You got me. Shoot it? Easiest boss fight of my whole life.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Can I just shoot it in its... Well, I guess this would be like its womb? Well, technically Thorians don't have parts. But if they did, I would say we are eating his knee. Yo, this is not fair. Yo, team. Kind of blowing it, team. I am super dead. Ah! Oh God, we got it. Never a doubt in my mind. Ruka, hello. Now you've chosen to enter. Ah! Ingvar GB thanks for the subscription as well. Alright. Never a doubt in my mind. NL, this is an RPG, inventory management, bro. Yo, if you want to manage inventories, go get a job as a shelf stalker at Walmart. I'm here to shoot aliens in the face. I guess we have to reduce these to Omnigel, which is bad. These are probably pretty good. Like, I'd prefer not to turn those into Omnigel, but there's no way for me to exit the inventory screen without hitting the reduce to Omnigel button. The hardest part is letting go, man. Real men don't need a rail extension. Strong men also cry. Lebowski. Hey, there we go. We got to take some tungsten rounds. Alright. Just so you know, NL, you can romance Liara without having her in your squad. Yeah, but it would break my immersion, because how am I supposed to bond with her if we're not going through all this life-threatening stuff together? And these guys should really spend their, like, latent time setting up, like, an ambush or something instead of just standing around like ding-dongs. He's a star man, endlessly floating in the sky. Liara is the worst. Yo, but if we keep... It's like having a Magikarp, right? Like, as long as we just get her to evolve, she's gonna be, like, incredibly powerful. No, she won't. She won't. She won't. Yo, ye of little faith. I'm telling you, she's gonna get it done. Wow. These freaking space stations. Oh my God! Yo, that was so video gamey. I don't know how I didn't see it coming. Most of these dudes are just chilling down there on the ground. This guy starts to get up and attack us. This is the oldest trick in the book here. Liara, I'm not using any Metagel on you. I might as well just let you die and then come back to life. No, this is more like having a Weedle. It's already evolved into Beedrill, but Beedrill is still trash. Is that true? Is Beedrill trash? Metagel? Lord Zan, thanks for the subscription. Oh, it's Liara Dasoni. Stop or I'll shoot.
Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
What do you mean we're on the right track? We're not done? How many nodes of these do we have to shoot? And I'll upload your Mass Effect spreadsheet. I wish I had a Mass Effect spreadsheet, man. Actually, that's not true, because if I say that, people will be like, hey, here's like 8 of them on the Steam, you know, not even Steam Workshop, but on like Steam Guides. And I'll be like, oh yeah, but I didn't really want one, I just was making conversation. I mostly just want to right-click on enemies and then repeatedly press left-click until they die. Yo, no more Asari clones, man.
I'm free.
Oh, okay. One more Asari
I
clone.
suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
This is no trick. The Thorian is dead, and I am myself again. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. I came to this world in search of the Thorian. Saren needed its knowledge, and he needed my biotic abilities to communicate with it. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Yeah, that sounds like a great trade. Hey, kill yourself so we can make an alliance. We'll name a school after you.
That's what you get for trusting Saren.
Saren is quick to betray his followers and his allies. Once he had what he needed, he ordered his Geth to destroy the Thorian. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher. The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
And then I just shot its neural nodes and had it crash to the ground, killed like a, 3 trillion-year-old being.
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
There is a way.
Oh, yeah.
I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours.
Telepathic, hardcore fucking,
deep
transferring
Let go of the
eternal
physical shell.
secrets
Reach out to
of
grasp
the
the
void.
threads that bind us. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea.
Yo, when you think about it, though,
touches
doesn't
the mind.
every action send nipples across the
Each
galaxy
emotion must mark another's
in
spirit.
like a
We are all connected.
kind of esoteric way?
Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander.
And then the
Embrace
universe
eternity.
will open itself to you. Yeah, she's right. That makes way more sense. It's pretty much all clear now. There's a big ol' alien cockroach.
The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
She messed up my mind, Tally!
All I saw were more weird visions. It still didn't make sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Personal
I want
questions.
to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable.
Can she, I guess she maybe comes to our
I
ship,
was
or
merely
we meet
one
her
of
in 2,
Matriarch Benezia's
and
disciples.
perhaps we can engage
For
in some
nearly
form
2
of coitus?
centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
I guess I have to
You were
murder
allied
you
with
for
Saren.
renegade
Well,
points?
I know you still are. I can't just let you walk away.
Your suspicions are understandable, but you freed me from the Thorian and from Saren. I am on your side now. If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be a
Great
problem.
pain I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
You change sides too often. I have no choice. You must die.
So be it. If this is the fate you feel I deserve, then I will not.
Well,
resist.
don't make me do it execution style. That's just... I don't feel good about that.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
What do you mean it's because of me? Just because I came, exterminated the cybernetic and genetic beings that were ravaging your colony, destroyed the ancient creature that was mind-controlling everybody, also endeavored further in my plot to save the world from this terrible Thorian Saren. You're just gonna give me credit like that? I don't know. I mean, it was like pretty much, it was a group effort for sure, I'd say, mostly. Like, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Go get Eddie? I have no son. Did you prefer Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 4? That's a tough question. Fallout New Vegas is like a meal cooked by someone you have a crush on just for you. And Fallout 4 is like made by a really fancy restaurant, but it kind of lacks a little bit of the heart, you know?
Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I was just brain probed, you ding dong.
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think
hilarious.
I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Oh, here we go again. Yo, Liara, this is the same MP4, girl. Mind free. All right, it's the louse.
It is a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers. But the warning came too late.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, I'm interested. Tell me more.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements.
Now, and I'll ask Liara to kneel with her hands behind her head. She's seen too much. She's only a child. I can't kill her yet.
Sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
It didn't tire me out, you little bitch.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind. Drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
Yeah, but it didn't tire
sure
me
it was
out,
the
though.
Joining? Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you. Dismissed.
It's time to go ask Joker about his legs again. Hey, Joker! Thanks for flying the ship and, you know, you're doing a great job. Tell me more about your childhood trauma, please.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Tell me about your disease. Oh, this is awkward.
The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Hell yeah, smug aliens, we'll show them.
It's up to the Alliance to take its proper place. Even if we have to kick its ass to convince it to kick theirs.
We're out here trying to save everyone. We can worry about who's king after the dust settles.
It really keeps creeping me out how wet Thornforge's face looks. Yo, she's just got an oily T-zone, man.
You sound like you want the aliens dictating to us.
I don't think many of them even want to. A lot of people don't understand that. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I'm glad to hear the bastard got what he deserved.
He didn't deserve... He hurt a girl.
Oh, what?
She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. He kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You got stabbed in the... This is what basic training is like in the future? Someone's gonna stab you in the face with a knife?
Like I said, he deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have...
Honestly, like, he does sound like he deserved it if he stabbed a recruit in the fucking face. That's gotta be, at least on professional content. Frowned upon.
Canadics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Thorian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
I don't know. You don't seem angry about the Council strong-arming the Alliance.
Commander, I thought real hard about how to use my talent.
And hell is ruthless? What are you doing? He stabbed the 17-year-old recruit in the face.
Comes down to it.
That's self-defense, man.
I have to believe that my superiors can tell our enemies from people who
R.I.P. Neck. That's pretty good stuff.
If the Alliance is missing its chance, it's because of men like Udina. not the rest.
Men like
of
Houdini.
us back. Of course, your opinion is the one that matters, Commander.
Damn right.
As long as you remember that, we'll do fine, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. I should return to my duties now. Commander?
I didn't mean to say tactical
What's your
appraisal.
opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it.
Yeah, when you were up here playing Candy Crush, we were down there killing about 1,000 zombies.
I want you to be my advocate.
Oh, he only threatened to stab him? Yo, still though. At least in present Earth laws, that might play out as self-defense.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Yeah, because before you looked like
Dr.
shit.
Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
I'd still tap it,
with her
though.
knowledge of Asari physiology.
And he poured in a storm, right, Thornforge? I don't feel comfortable saying that. Alright.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council.
I don't think we have new
And
dialogue
we
here.
always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors? It's the best Fleetwood Mac album.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Yeah, how's that
I don't
possible?
understand. Your species.
So the
can mate
Asari
with
are like the
anyone?
blood type O
Mating is not quite the proper
of genetic
term,
boning.
Not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection.
Best
is
Fleetwood
mental.
Mac album
Our
implying Fleetwood
physiology
Mac is
allows
good.
us to
Yo,
move
Rumors
through
is a
the
classic
air
album, man.
and touch the
One of the
very
best of
depths
77, no
their
doubt.
We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual
Any
and
species
racial
so she could mate
identities.
with a
We
falcon
then
or
pass these
something?
traits onto our
I
daughters.
suppose so.
It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding.
I want to
of the
see like
races.
an Asari and an octopus.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your daddy, and what does he do?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
She actually makes a very
Mating
good
with our
point
own
there.
kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people.
That's true, they
It
could
is
have just made it with the
possible
Space
Benezia
Falcons
was
from their
embarrassed
planet.
by their union. She may have
They're the
been
only
so
species on their planet? I don't think
publicly
so.
acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are.
Yeah, I hope my dad's dead.
But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I'm sure, like, how do they deal with
The
that?
Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend
Yeah,
with
like,
them.
I made it with a
And
mosquito.
even after they're gone,
He's dead 6 weeks later. This is the saddest moment of my whole life, but you know, we live forever, so there's plenty of time for rebounding.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Yeah, but why leave, though? Why male models?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Thorians. But he was old, and so were his ideas.
Nobody make any Jared jokes, okay?
He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Thorians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And I'm really glad that I have some input here.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up.
Yeah, don't we all?
His ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure...
This guy's always talking about the genophage, like, here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note by note. Don't worry about the genophage.
And for a while,
be happy, not specifically about the genophage, though.
Started coming around.
In every life there is some trouble. Exterminate your people on the double. Don't worry about the genophage.
A meeting on neutral
be
ground.
Happy about the genophage. Don't worry about the genophage. Be happy about the genophage.
Near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected it.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have the Zika virus. It's basically a reproductive killing genophage, but
there are some laws that
we don't talk about it all the time. I mean, I do, but like just because I have
Jared
to.
Was your father?
Because we're all gonna die.
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Does anybody on this ship not have like an extraordinarily tumultuous relationship with their parents? We killed the mother of Liara. Rex killed his own father. Tally is like, my dad, he's not gonna be impressed with me unless I bring back a fucking 85-carat space diamond.
So long, Rex.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
You called Ashley's dad a zombie? That's true.
We'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
I'm so pissed off about the Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
So I can leave you back on the ship and take somebody else.
Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
No, goodbye!
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance.
Oh, hell yeah.
In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either.
We're operating outside of the bounds of the law. This is Sicario, motherfucker. It's Black Ops. There's no laws here.
It feels like we're getting near the end.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have known unless you told me or Chad told me, but yeah, sure. We better be.
If we don't stop him soon, it'll be too late.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
Yeah, but like, Tally, this isn't about you, just for the record.
Saren's looking to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Everyone's a part of this somehow, whether they know it or not.
But you're the only one doing anything about it. You and your crew.
Also, you are my future wife, Lisa.
And made me feel like I belonged. Not too many people would do that with Aquarian.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Tally. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can get on this one.
Don't worry. You can always count on me. See you later.
Wasn't really a huge conversation there.
You know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I've never talked to this guy before.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
What, I'm gonna sex up your old ass? I don't think
Where
so.
else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy.
Couldn't hold anything. Didn't have hands.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, we selling, baby. All the ones, my eyes. Oh, this is very satisfying. Definitely, at the very least, sell everything below 4. Wait, NL, that was your own armor? That's alright, I don't need armor. To be honest with you, I ain't never needed any armor. I'm actually gonna buy this one right here, I think. Northernlion is sometimes like a 3-year-old child. Yo, you gotta, like, talk to some 3-year-old children, man. The average 3-year-old child does not know how to read. That's just a needlessly reductive insult that kills all possible conversation we could have had. Sweet.